And I know we're awfully late in the Let's Play, but one comment pointed out on one of the first few videos of this Let's Play is that the Coil Weapons were actually really good on light mechs in this game. Because apparently the further you run, the more they charge up.
The Coil Weapons are interesting from a lore standpoint. So, the Coil Weapons were made for this game. And you can find them in black markets and shops sometimes, but it's not in the tabletop game. What about your cannon, Lantern? There's an interesting thing implied about the development of those weapons. Sadly, I can't talk about it until we get to a specific mission. Spoilers. The Coil Gun may be Minnesotan.
Okay, so let's see. But yeah, you see this has an Ultra Autocannon 20 on it. And
Oh
if
my
anything gets in its
God.
way, it's giving it a hard time.
15 shots, too. Nice.
Well, 24 ammo
Mm-hmm.
on the Ultra Autocannon 10 here that I have on the Doom drone. That's a 70-ton mech.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Yeah.
I read you, Commander. Moving out. On my way.
And good old Kitten Sneeze here has an UAC 5 on it.
On my way.
I can annoy them to death.
With the UAC 5, you'll punch holes in things. Luckily, well, okay, you can't shoot at anything
Waiting
yet.
for orders.
You can't shoot at anything yet,
Ready for
even with
orders.
an AC-10.
Good to go.
You can't even get over there.
A while back, I was talking with my brother about mechs, and like every so often we're like, okay, if we were this faction, what would my signature mech be? And
Okay,
we
that's a
we
40.
were talking about a
What's up,
specific
boss?
faction who is not in this game, one of our favorites, and what is one of Surat's favorites by default.
Ready for orders.
And so we were talking about I was asking Courage, like, what would my mech be if I was in that faction? And, he listed off a specific mech, which is not in this game, for very good reasons. And I'm like, okay, but which version? And I was expecting him to rattle off the flashbulb version. And he's like, no, you'd be the one with the PPC and the big fuck-off AC-20. And I'm like, you know what? That's fair. Which is if you know your mechs, that's a decent hint as to what it is.
Not that I want to hang out there in the breeze, but that should be an AC-20 range, shouldn't it? Yeah, it is.
Well,
Don't mess with the hunchback.
it was let me see
I hear
here.
ya.
Because I moved my TRO 3039 sometime the past week.
Moving out.
No, it's right here. I'm pretty sure the notable pilot for the Hunchback is the one who says the thing.
Orders.
Yeah, Mech Warrior Michael Gall. And oh, that page just fell out of the book.
Confirmed.
Damn. I've had this for a couple of years now.
About time to get it rebound, I see.
Yep.
Copy that.
A game of rock, paper, scissors with another dispossessed mech warrior won the machine, which Michael named Never Again. Michael has stated that despite once piloting a much heavier Victor, the tactics are the same. Get close, aim for the center mass, and hold down the firing button till he drops or you do. A belief that his comrades say led to him becoming dispossessed in the first place.
Giving them everything I've got.
The notable pilot sections in technical readouts tend to be very entertaining, because like some of them are important canon characters like Hans Davion, Tor Miraborg, Kathleen Heaney to an extent, J. Elliot Jameson. Some of them are just random-ass people, which are really funny.
Okay, 65 ton is coming up. Oh, they managed to hit me.
This is what happens when you don't get to pilot your invincible munch machines.
I don't even think they were aiming at me. I think they just managed to hit me on a stray shot. I got an injury. Didn't even get to do that much damage.
Enemy mech destroyed.
I did find a canon Davion character that I do really, really
Waiting
like.
on you, Commander.
Uh-oh.
But he hasn't been born yet, however.
That is the Thunderbolt, huh?
For a while, the Thunderbolt was one of the most common heavies in House Liao, until
Waiting for orders.
House Davion managed to capture Tikhonov from them. Loss of that Earthworks plant really gave Liao a bad time after the Fourth Succession War.
Need something, Chief?
Steak fries here, can I take your order?
Yeah, they were shooting at you, but they hit me with a stray
Copy
shot.
that.
Well, that's what you get for saying I sneeze like a kitten.
Critical hit, Commander.
The truth hurts, I know.
I don't sneeze like a kitten.
But you need to make sure you let Star know we are using the bucket.
What can I do for you?
We are using the bucket. This is most important.
A 65-ton mech back there, too. Okay. Wow, I'm about to go nuclear heat-wise. I did not make these mechs to be useful for very long
hear
term.
ya.
I mainly made them for one mission that I think I need them for, and this is it.
I think there are gonna be other missions with weight limits.
You can see I definitely miss my Annihilator.
Heading out. Engaging.
You had to do things to get that Annihilator.
Yes.
Bye.
I mean, think about it for a second. I'm a mercenary. Shame doesn't enter the equation.
God, I'm trying to remember what the name of that mercenary unit is, because
Reporting critical hit.
like the mercenary units in Battletech come from all sorts of walks of life. You've got things like like the Wolf's Dragoons, the Iridani Light Horse, and the Northwind Highlanders, who, for various reasons, have
Good to
like
go.
an important code of honor that they stick to. In the case of the Northwind Highlanders and the Iridani Light Horse, it's because they were once Star League units. In the case of the Wolf's Dragoons, it's because redacted. But then there are mercenary units on the other side of the spectrum where they're like willing to do anything and everything as long as you give them a paycheck. And there's a canon unit whose motto is
Moving out.
dishonor before death.
There's a 65-ton mech over there that's not really doing anything.
I was gonna guess catapult, but it could be another thunderbolt.
I don't think it's got missiles on it, or else it would have been
Yeah.
helping us
Yeah.
while the other mech could see us, but it wasn't doing that.
The hell 65-ton mechs are left? There aren't that many of them at this time period.
Find out in a second. It is a thunderbolt.
Huh.
It just has no missiles on it.
Oh, it has SRM, yeah.
Engaging target.
Unfortunately,
Thunderbolt.
that's a bit too long range for the UAC
Waiting on you,
20 to
Commander.
do much.
Yeah, the UAC-20 is
On my
not
way.
designed as a long-range weapon. It creates the bubble of death.
Standing by.
I'm going to kill this
Location
mech before I
confirmed.
pick up the thing I need to pick up, since I'm not under a turn limit or anything like that.
Hmm.
I do not want to pick it up and have 5 mechs to deal with while I'm
Yeah.
stuck in mediums.
Think I hit something good.
Hey there.
I like that you swapped out the PPC for a large laser. That's a very me thing, really.
Also, it allowed me to actually get some ammo for the UAC-5 in there.
And God knows that the UACs eat through ammo like
Yep.
if you like the UAC, you should see the rotary autocannon that gets invented later. It only comes in 2 sizes, the 2 and the 5, because a 20 would break the game. It works similarly to the ultra autocannon, but instead of just being 2 shots, it can be like 2, 4, or 6.
Huh.
Yeah. It is the chainiest of guns.
Okay, let's see. What's my best bet to have a mech that's not going to get blown up on the way there?
Good to go. Receiving.
Probably, I'd say the crab, probably.
Yeah, it is probably, in this case, it has a little bit more armor left than the hunchback has more armor overall, but it's lost some already.
Yeah.
Rock.
And that happens with hunchbacks a lot.
So now we have to wait.
Asset is in hand, Commander.
There we go.
Good work.
Okay, no more enemies.
Oh, that was convenient.
We blew up the few mechs they had there. I guess ultra auto cannons were a little bit more power than the game expected me to field.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I've got an injury. So I will not be dropping down on the next mission. start by grabbing those, and then let's see if anything.
There was a really nice SRM6.
Yeah.
Which is a sentence I never thought I'd say.
Yeah, but I'll take the mech parts. I ended up with it anyway.
Okay.
There's also a really good LRM5 in there too, but so that was relatively easy.